Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Showdown battles. Today we're using the Hitmonlee team that we made yesterday with fricking Zibidi. And Zibidi is gonna sweep, I think. I think Bronzong is gonna sweep with its Protect stalling. Maybe not. Oh, we have some power against us here. Oh my god. We have Flygon, Uxie, we have Drapion, we have Blastoise, Jolteon, and Venusaur. That is scary. And I'm going to lead with my U-turner because it's just safer. Okay. First turn predictions are a thing, but I'm just going to swap into Gastrodon, expecting the Volt Switch. Yeah, that was just really obvious to me. And odds are he's just going to go into Venusaur. He's going into Venusaur, right? I can be safe thinking he's going into Venusaur. I'm gonna Scald. As obvious as it was, I mean, there's a burn chance. We do get the burn. Okay, you know what? That's good. That's good. I'm happy with the burn. We can go into Zibidi. The burn makes a very big difference there. The reason I was debating that was because I was thinking maybe I should go into Glalie, which admittedly would have been probably a lot better. If we'd got into Glalie and we could have just Mega Evolved, gone for a return, we would have annihilated that thing. So he goes into the Flygon, we go into the Bronzong. Now, I'm actually okay with this. Because odds are a U-turn is coming and I'm just going to Stealth Rock. Crit U-turn from a very likely choice-bounded Flygon, because we are very physically defensive. So, Drapion coming in could be a thing. Blastoise coming in could be a thing. The Stealth Rocks are up, which is nice, because he does have U-turn and Volt Switch on his team. Drapion comes in. Now, that is really bad, because Knockoff is coming, and I don't have anyone that doesn't want to lose their item. Everyone on my team likes their items. We could go into Hitmonlee, but trying to start a sweep this early, that isn't happening. So I think I can't let this thing take a knockoff. I think we go into Glalie. As strange as it seems, we go into Glalie because it can take the knockoff. Very badly because that crit though. Okay. Don't like that. 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 Don't like that at all. That's really bad. I think Drapion outspeeds now. We have 284 speed. 317. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I really don't want this thing to go. I don't. I really don't. It has Freeze Strike. I'm keeping it alive. I'm going into the Gastrodon. I don't even care. We get... Leftovers are gone. Okay, yep, that sucks. We're going to go for a Recover. Possibly Venusaur coming in. Very possibly Venusaur coming in. Very likely Venusaur coming in. He may continue to spam, like, another move, but I don't know what else he's going to have to hit us with, so I could definitely see Venusaur coming in. Which makes me kind of wish I'd gone back out into the Glalie, but that'd be so risky. This Drapion is actually the worst. I mean, there's a chance I could go for, like, Earth Power. Goes into Uxie. Alright. That I'm okay with. I'm going to go for Toxic. He sets up Stealth Rocks and we get Toxic onto Uxie, which is good. That's now on a timer, that's fine. Okay, I have no issues with that in the slightest. Now, there is still a very, very real chance that Venusaur will come in. It's whether I want to act on that or not. I'm just going to stockpile. I don't think it is. He has more U-turn action on this team. Oh my god, that's disgusting. So he knows I'm staying in now. He goes into the Venusaur. Okay. There is not a whole bunch I can do about that. I can't let him set up a Giga Drain. That would be the death of me. My only real defense against this Pokemon is my Bronzong. So I'm going to go into the Bronzong, as obvious a play as it is. It's really obvious, but I couldn't let that Giga Drain hit me. I really couldn't. That Giga Drain hitting me would have been the death of me. So we're going to go for a Confuse Ray. Yep. We're going for a Confuse Ray here. Zibidi sweep with Confuse Ray. which may play into our favor really well, or it may not. At least it's not Swagger, at least we're not potentially giving something double attack. So we are going to get a Confuse Ray off onto the Drapion, which is nice. And now we have an issue. We do have an issue. I'm going to go back into the Gastrodon, as obvious as it is. Completely obvious, in every single way. It hits itself in Confusion. That's really good. We're going to go for a Scald. We are going for a Scald. Venusaur comes back in. Venusaur is slowly taking damage. Venusaur is very, very slowly taking the damage. Now, the question is, do we make the obvious swap, or do we not? Because he may just go straight into Drapion. Safe bet, if he stays in Giga Drains, and we go into Swallow, we're okay. If he goes into Drapion, then we can outspeed and we can U-turn. We'll go into the Swallow. Just don't Sludge Bomb. Synthesis. Okay. 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 You know what? I'm okay with this. I'm not going to overpredict, I'm just going to Facade. Facade hits everything for neutral. Everything. Guts boosted Facade hits everything for neutral. He's burnt. Odds are he probably will swap. I don't know what he'll swap into, but Swallow, do your thing. Do your thing. Show me just how powerful you are. Uxie comes in. That's taking a Facade. That's going to not like that. That takes a lot of damage. Okay, I really like where this is going. Swallow, Facade again. No reason not to. This thing doesn't get any priority or anything crazy. I don't see anything wrong with just Facading again. There we go. First Pokemon down. Swallow, please just annihilate everything. Jolteon can come in. Don't get me wrong. Jolteon coming in, we have to swap into Raichu. If Jolteon comes in, we have to swap into Raichu. I'm saying it. It's whether I actually do it. He knows the Jolteon outspeeds. Why is he debating this for so long? Jolteon does have its Focus Sash broken, and we are going into the Raichu. We aren't even thinking about it. I clicked my move really quickly, because that way the timer would start and he'd think I was just attacking without thinking. There may be a level of subconscious where that works. I don't know. I'll do anything to win. Go for the Volt Switch. Oh, there's a special attack boost. There's a special attack boost. Okay. Okay. Now, we kind of have to Focus Blast. As risky as it is, we kind of have to Focus Blast. But we are in a nice situation now. Because the only Pokemon that outspeeds us is going to be the Jolteon, unless the Flygon, which did come in, I went for the Focus Blast because it could hit both, the Flygon does come in. Now, is this thing Choice Scarf? You know what? He's only gone for U-turn so far. I could play a really risky game and go for the Hidden Power Ice. Now This is a debate for me. This is a real debate. I'm actually seriously considering what to do here. I don't know. Well, if he's choiced, and he goes for Earthquake, and we go into Swallow, he's screwed. And we get a Facade onto something. If he's choiced and he goes for the U-turn, we take a load of unnecessary damage. What do I think he's doing? I've made a lot of obvious swaps. I don't know. Oh, it's not very often I don't know. I'm Hidden Power Icing. He is Choice Bound. Okay, it's like I thought before. That's... There we go. Raichu. Thank you. I'm so happy I stayed in. I mean, he may have been going for Earthquake, and I could have potentially gone into Swallow, and it would have been fine as well, but this is a much better turn of events for me, in my opinion, because we still keep the special attack boost. Oh, that's nice. That is very, very nice. Okay. Venusaur could potentially come in. He knows we only have Hidden Power Ice to hit him with. Jolteon comes back in. Okay. I'm fairly happy to just Focus Blast, because I know we can take a Shadow Ball or whatever he went for. And we miss our Focus Blast and that. So what, he's locked into Shadow Ball, potentially? But last time, he went for Volt Switch. We're going to go into Swallow. I think he's choiced. I think he's choice specs. Am I being incredibly risky? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I really am. But I think that he is choice specs. I genuinely think he is choice specs. And if he is, and he is locked into Shadow Ball, like I believe, then we are fine to swap. We have no issue with swapping. This could potentially get my Swallow killed, which would be really bad. But I think he is choice specs. I really do. So I am clicking Facade right here. I seriously believe he is choice specs. If I am wrong, then I could have very, very possibly just doomed myself. When I could have easily just gone into the Gastrodon and maybe gone for like Toxic or something, and that would have been fine. He has 2 poison types, which resist my Toxic. He has to swap into the Blastoise. Okay. Blastoise takes a Facade. Blastoise does not like taking a Facade. We can easily go for another Facade without any worry. Blastoise goes down. I am happy with that. I'm happy with that. We got another Pokemon out. Now, how do we react to this? What's coming in? I think it's time for Hitmonlee to come out no matter what. I feel like it's time. Hitmonlee can do some devastating work to that Jolteon if it stays in. Because we can Normal Gem, we can outspeed it, we outspeed the rest of his team no matter what. Even if like Chlorophyll, Venusaur comes out, I'm just throwing up garbage, that's obviously not going to happen, but we outspeed the rest of his team with this Normal Gem boosting, so we should be fine. Venusaur comes in, takes Stealth Rock damage, we can Normal Gem Fake Out boost, we have no reason not to. He'll take Fake Out damage, he'll take burn damage, which is nice. He might be trying to Synthesis up, and we'll do a ton of damage to him. Now, Fake Out does a little bit, not a huge amount. He does have the leftovers as well. So that's base 40. I mean, 15% is not a whole lot. We can Earthquake and hope it does a good amount. He goes for the Synthesis. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. We'll Earthquake again. He Giga Drains. That does a lot of damage. That does do a lot of damage. I'm gonna Earthquake again though, because I think he's gonna... Oh wow, he actually Synthesized again. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. I'm gonna Stone Edge and hope for a crit. Stone Edge didn't crit, and we go down to the Giga Drain. This Venusaur is actually gonna be the death of me right now. We can go into our Glalie, but why would I go into Glalie? What am I doing? Glalie's dead because Stealth Rocks. I'm a tit. Oh, this is really bad. This is really, 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 really bad. We do not have anything to hit this Venusaur with. I have to Hidden Power Ice and hope to the heavens that it kills. I genuinely have to hope to the heavens that this Hidden Power Ice kills. He could go into the Jolteon. He could go into the Jolteon, and that would be really, really bad. If he goes into the Jolteon, props to him. Complete props to him. Like, if he goes into the Jolteon, then fair enough. You very well may win. He goes into the Drapion, which I'm okay with this. So we outspeed, right? Yeah, we outspeed. Hidden Power Ice Space 60. Thunderbolt should do over double that. Thunderbolt will kill. Thunderbolt kills. So is Jolteon going to come in now? Jolteon comes in now. You know what? Okay. I am... What percentage health am I on? 12.3. So I will die to Stealth Rock re-entry. In that case, I'm just Focus Blasting. I have no reason to stay in. No reason to stay in at all. He's locked into Shadow Ball. Odds are right here. I mean, I'm going to go for a Scald no matter what, but he may swap into the Venusaur, he may not. I don't know how the swapping's going to work. I do still have my core, which is nice and all, but Bronzong can't damage the Venusaur. And this Pokemon that's in right now is also screwed over by Venusaur. So Venusaur completely ruins my life right here. Venusaur, we can't touch the Venusaur. Which is a real issue. We can't touch this Venusaur at all. We really can't. Which is really bad. But we're gonna try and continue anyway. We're gonna go for a Confuse Ray. I believe right now this Venusaur is gonna be the death of me. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna swap because we can't touch Venusaur. Oh dear. Oh frickin' dear. It hits itself in confusion. Okay, we got this. We just need like 10 more of those. We're gonna go for some Scald's damage. Oh, we get another one. Okay. Okay, confusion. Confusion. We really need you right now. I'm swapping back into Zibidi. I don't care. I'm swapping. Go for the Giga Drain. I don't... We can't do anything to it. Just, will you forfeit, please? He's Synthesis. Okay. We can't damage this thing. We're gonna go for another Confuse Ray. I'm just annoying him at this point. I'm just being a dick at this point. I'm a horrible person. I am genuinely a horrible person. We're gonna swap again. I don't even care. Oh, wow, we took that really well actually. Okay. He may get confused, so I'm gonna go for the recover. No! This Venusaur was the death of me. This Venusaur was actually the death of me. Okay. You know what? I tried. I genuinely tried. We're gonna go for the Confuse Ray. Leave Steve, we're dead. We're on a timer. Okay. It was fun. It was fun, but Venusaur was just a pain in the ass to the end. Defensive Venusaur is disgusting. It's a tough confusion. Haha. I would forfeit, but at this point, I just don't care. I'm just gonna show him my moves, like, hey, you know what, I can't hit you. I wish I'd put, like, Gyro Ball on this set now, rather than Toxic. Or something. I just wish we hadn't gone up against a frickin' Venusaur, in all honesty. Protect! Haha! There you go, you've said all my moves. Do you like my moves? I like my moves. And we lose to the annoying as hell Venusaur. That's really annoying. There we go. Okay, next battle where hopefully Hitmonlee can do something. Another Venusaur, another Flygon, another Blastoise. Okay. No. Medicham, Spiritomb, and Diancie. Interesting. So, there's nothing faster than Swallow unless... Okay, yep, this is fine. I am pretty much forced to U-turn out here already, which sucks, I know, but we can go into the Gastrodon without too much of a worry. This thing doesn't run like Hidden Power Grass or anything crazy, so that's fine. Venusaur, once again, is a thing. I'm just gonna Scald though. Damn it, why am I not going into the Glalie? I should really be going into the Glalie. Can we get the burn again? Oh, damn it, would have been nice. Would have been really nice. But we're gonna happily swap. Oh, he's double swapping right now. He is double swapping right now into the Spiritomb. I'm just gonna Toxic. This guy is actually playing to win. I'm just playing with a stupid team I've made, but this guy is playing to win. Okay, got it. Got it. This is an issue. We're gonna go back. Pursuit! This guy is actually really playing to win. I'm not liking this. I don't like playing against people that play competitively. I'm a freaking idiot, okay? Now, I'm gonna Scald, because he's gonna Taunt. Yep, okay, it's fine. I just want the burn. Burn? No burn. Scald again. Okay, he knows we're forced into Scald. He's gonna go into the Venusaur. Oh, a burn would be nice. We get a crit, but no burn, alright? We're gonna go into the Mega Glalie. I mean, once again, it's a really horrific play, but Sleep Powder. Oh, you tried. Oh, you just freaking tried. I'm gonna go for the freeze dry, fully expecting the Blastoise. The Blastoise didn't come out, but it did still take out the Venusaur, which is one huge problem I had with Gastrodon being here. So you know what? That's an okay turn of events. It's an okay turn of events. I'm happy with this. This could have went worse. Medicham is a thing. Medicham is definitely a scary thing that could potentially destroy my life with like a pure power, fake out, bullet punch combo. Okay, that's a thing. Plus Spiritomb gets Shadow Snake. I mean, if Flygon comes out, I am going for the Ice Shard. Okay, there's not a doubt in my mind. I am going for the Ice Shard because that thing is probably Choice Scarf. If he goes into Blastoise, I can freeze dry pretty easily. If he goes into Diancie, I can Earthquake. So I have something to kind of deal with every Pokemon. Diancie comes out. Now, see, this leaves me in a debate because I could just go into the Gastrodon and not sacrifice this thing. Or I can go for an Earthquake and do tons of damage to this thing. I don't know what moves it really gets. I don't know Diancie's moveset. I know it gets Moonblast and Diamond Storm. Other than that, I have no idea. I'm gonna swap. I know it's probably not what yeah, he does go for the Diamond Storm. That was pretty much what I expected. So that's fine. I feel perfectly safe to go for a Toxic. I'd rather Toxic than Scald, because Toxic onto the Blastoise, which was obviously going to come in, I'm fine with that. Now, we are Storm Drain. So I'm stockpiling. He is going to go for a Toxic of his own. I don't want to get Toxic. I don't. I really don't. Okay? I don't want to get Toxic. Getting Toxic would be the worst. But we can go into Swellow on a Toxic. We can happily go into Swellow on a Toxic. Because that way we get our guts. Okay? We do get guts. This is fine. This is a happy turn of events. Now, he has a Spiritomb. So I'm U-turning. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, into the Bronzong we go. Don't go for anything crazy. Scald. Oh, if I'd just gone into the Gastrodon. If I had just gone into the Gastrodon, we would be fine right now, but we didn't. I'm gonna actually protect. Oh, that was a terrible turn. That was a terrible turn. Yep, Spiritomb is gonna kill us here. We can try and Stealth Rock, but I'm fairly certain Spiritomb actually outspeeds us. We just got outsped by a Spiritomb. That's actually kind of embarrassing. Yeah, after that embarrassing moment is over, what can this thing really do to us? What can I do to it? What Pokemon is best? What do I do here? I go into the Glalie. I don't know why I go into the Glalie, but I go into the Glalie and I click return. Sucker Punch! I don't know what Spiritomb does! I've never had to fight a Spiritomb. I'll admit it. Alright, we're Nasty Plying. He's gonna Sucker Punch again, right? Right? Yes. We're gonna Thunderbolt now. We're not gonna overthink things. Damn it! God damn it! Jesus Christ! Screw Spiritomb! Screw Spiritomb! I hate Spiritomb. Never in my life have I hated a Pokemon more than Spiritomb in this moment. Can we get a burn? 4 Scalds without a burn. I'm getting angry. Will-O-Wisp misses. Good. Can we get a burn? 5 Scalds without a burn. 5. 5 Scalds without a burn. That's annoying. I know it's 5% chance, but that's really annoying. So Blastoise comes out. You know what? You know what? I will accept the Toxic at this point, and I will just Scald to get this thing gone. I'm honestly just going to keep spamming Scald at this point. I wouldn't have even been surprised if he had a crazy move on this thing. So we can happily stockpile once. He's going to protect. We're going to get free stockpile up. That's fine. That's fine. Sure, we're Toxic, but hopefully this thing can do some serious damage to his team. I don't know why he protected when he was going down to Toxic anyway. I would have loved it if he'd Scalded and given me a special attack boost. That would have been great. So we're going to Scald. As obvious as it is. He's going to Taunt again. That's fine. Spiritomb goes down. That's a Pokemon I absolutely wanted gone, no matter what. because now we do have some potential. We have a Hitmonlee, which can do a lot of damage. There's a Medicham against us. We can burn this thing. High jump kick. Of course you would land your high jump kick. So I'm going to go into the Swallow. I'm going to click Facade. Bullet Punch may be a thing. I don't think it will kill. I mean, it is pure power. I mean, pure power is absolutely ridiculous, don't get me wrong. Diancie comes out. Okay. Facade does very minimal damage to Diancie. I'm going to Facade again because he's probably going to Moonblast. And I can't let my Hitmonlee get hit by a Moonblast and all that stuff. So now I am in a serious situation. Where I am pretty much fine to just Earthquake this thing. So I'm just going to Earthquake. I'm not even going to use my normal gem boosted Fake Out yet. I'm not going to do it. I don't see a point in using it when I could use it against this Flygon, for example. I'm going to Fake Out now. Wait, what? Fake Out only what? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why didn't I Fake Out? Why didn't I Fake Out? I'm a tit. I was thinking, it works like Quick Attack. I'm a freaking tit. I deserve to lose. I deserve to lose. We're going to go again, because that was absolute terrible. I am an idiot. I feel embarrassed. Should I upload this video? I don't even know. We see a Hitmonlee, a Sneasel, a Jolteon. How fast do you want your team? An Axelgore. These four Pokemon. What? A Togetic and a Camerupt. Okay. That is a monstrously fast team. Axelgore probably going to be the lead. I'm going to lead with Swallow. Camerupt leads. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about this. We're going to go for a U-turn. He Mega Evolves. Alright. We're going to just go into the Gastrodon. Don't Hidden Power Grasp me. Stealth Rock. No reason not to Scald. No reason. Axelgore is probably the only reason I would go for Toxic instead of Scald. But burning an Axelgore, I mean, that's fine too. I'm just worried about Axelgore having something like Energy Ball, Giga Drain. Togetic comes in. Now that I'm not worried about, because that I can Toxic. We're going to trade Toxics here, I'm fairly certain. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. In a way, I'm not fine with this, because I need this thing to take out... Well, I don't need this thing to take it out. We should be fine. I'm just going to swap into my Bronzong here. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to Heal Bell. Oh, you little piece of... What are the teams we're going up against today? I like fighting Scrubs. We're fighting people that are really trying to win, and I'm just here trying to know when to click Fake Out on my Hitmonlee. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hitmonlee comes in. We're going to protect. No reason not to protect, in my opinion. He's going to Rapid Spin. Did he want that normal gem boosted Rapid Spin to get the Unburden boost? Was that his aim? Normal gem strengthened, Unburden boost. Okay, yep, that's fine. You're going to get confused though. And I am also going to Toxic you. So, honestly, you know what? This Hitmonlee, oh, he hits himself in confusion. Oh no, that's really bad, actually. I'm going to protect. I'm going to protect this turn. Just in case. Goes for a knockoff. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like you going for that. So, a knockoff will hurt. We're going to go into our own Hitmonlee. Right, I'm trying something here. Just so I know when I can hit. He hits himself in confusion, he goes down. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Best case scenario, Sneasel comes out. The Sneasel is never going to come out at this time. Now, if I want to get the Unburden boost up, I need to go for the Fake Out. Something I will remember right now. Camerupt comes in. I'm going for the Fake Out, like a smart person would. Okay? I feel like a tit. But we get a fake out onto the camera. We can now go for an Earthquake. Hitmonlee has some pretty good special defense compared to other Pokemon. So I think we can take a hit. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp, misses. That is a huge turn. Huge. When I say huge, I mean it. That was a huge, huge turn. Because if he'd got that Will-O-Wisp off, he would have been able to live in some situations. Now at this point, we outspeed the Sneasel, we outspeed Axelgor, we outspeed Jolteon. We are carrying Stone Edge to hit this thing. Now let's see how this goes. We miss. That makes up for the Will-O-Wisp miss. Now can we hit this Stone Edge? And can it kill, basically? Stone Edge missing, that was really bad, just there. Not gonna lie, that was really bad. But this is where Hitmonlee is starting to tear through a team, doing its thing. This is a lot better. Jolteon comes in, we can go for an Earthquake. It's not Air Balloon. It's probably Focus Sash. It's not Focus Sash. Jolteon goes down to the Earthquake. Okay. So is Togetic going to come in here or Sneasel? Sneasel comes in here. I'm going for a close combat. Fake out. Alright. Ice Shard? Ice Shard may kill. Close combat hits. Has a Focus Sash. We are dying. The sweep was not real. The sweep was very close, but it was not real. So we can go into Swallow, we can Quick Attack. I mean, I don't have a reason not to Quick Attack. Either way, we'll get our Flame Orb boosted, and with one at this point. You can swap if you want. He does swap, actually, into the Togetic, which is kind of crazy. But we can Facade. Should still do a crazy amount of damage. This is going to easily do 5 times the amount that Quick Attack did. Get out. There we go. So Fake Out is going to happen. Completely expecting Fake Out. That's fine. We can take a Fake Out. We have other priority, so I mean, even if this thing goes down, I'm not worried. But there we go. Okay. That is a win. That was a nice win. That showed off Hitmonlee a little bit. We'll ignore the first match. Well, the first match was okay. The second match, I played terribly in the second match. Okay, we don't talk about the second match. The third match showed off Hitmonlee a little bit better. That's pretty much what Hitmonlee can do. I'll take it. If you guys have enjoyed these battles, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!